Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain. We all have sorrow. But if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride. If I have things you need to borrow, for no one can feel one of those needs that you won't let show. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. If there is a load you have to bear that you can't carry, I'm right up the road, and I'll share your load. If you just call me if you need a friend. Oh, call me now if you need a friend. Oh, call me now. All right. So, Lean on Me. This song started coming to me earlier today, and I feel that it's obviously the perfect channel message for us today. Just in speaking with a few people that I know, and even my own experience, there are some very dense and heavy energies going on. Okay, so if you are going through this, Spirit says, lean on me, call on me. And I feel like this is angels, ancestors, guys, like they're always there. Sometimes, man, this morning I went through my phone. I was like, who could I call? Who do I want to call? And I'm like, and sometimes it be that way. You just don't want to, especially when you understand energy and how it works. Like, you don't want to perpetuate the energy. You don't want to bring some hard, challenging energy you're coping with to a person who you care about. Or maybe you just really feel like you don't have somebody to talk to. But either way, it's like Spirit can handle it all. Source can handle it all. Your angels, they got you. Your ancestors, they already understand. They've been there too. For love today, we have harvest coming out. No, that's backwards. Okay, so it's backwards day. Backwards day. What is this backwards day? Love is surprise. Surprise. Peace, we have present. And with this present, I hear something that I use often when I'm having challenging moments, and I just speak it into existence. I say, I am calm, cool, and collected. And it's amazing what happens in my energy when I say out loud to the universe, to myself, so that I can hear my own voice. I am calm, cool, and collected. That really serves me well. I'm just saying, if you're looking for something that will serve you well, that serves me well, it may serve you well too. For happiness, we have harvest. So I feel that the words of clarity today with reminiscent at the base of the deck is telling us, like, the energy that you're sitting in seems so familiar. But Spirit says, but it's not the same. It's actually quite different. And on the other side of this energy, there's a huge surprise harvest, and it is happy. You are going to enjoy the harvest that you're creating in this moment. It's all about how are you responding to the energies in which you're living. Are you fighting them? Are you running from the energy? Are you embracing them and making them permanent? Are you holding on to them? Are you denying your needs, or are you speaking for yourself and allowing the energies to pass through you rather than stick to you? Or are you owning them, saying, it's me, I'm depressed, I'm not good enough, I'm not happy, are you owning statements like that? Or are you just like, okay, this energy is wonky, I don't like it, I'm gonna go back to sleep, I'm not going to support this energy. I'm so thankful and grateful that this energy is passing. This is a passing moment. There are different ways for us to navigate these energies. The flashcard today, thank you, Wada. The flashcard today is the yellow pencil. The yellow pencil looking like the Ace of Wands, saying this is actually a fresh beginning. This is actually a fresh beginning. And the story you're writing for yourself is so significant right now. You have to write a story that soothes you, that serves you what you want to be served, that takes you in the direction that you're reaching for. In other words, like I said a moment ago, do you never get anything right? Is this fucked up? Is this horrible? Or is this an opportunity that you can show everything that you've learned about how energy works, about the power of words, about the belief of worthiness and deservedness for yourself, and shift these energies. Shift these energies. Write the story that serves you well. The 7 light bulbs at the bottom of the deck say you've already received the divine information, the divine idea, the way to handle this. You already have the knowledge of. The light bulbs are lit up. Your spiritual light bulbs are lit up. How can you bring spirit into whatever you're dealing with today? How can you incorporate spirit? Is a question that it's asking us. So there's a surprise in love, surprise, present, harvest. Guess what? I literally see some of you getting physical gifts, but for most of you, this is a spiritual gift. For some of you, you're saying to yourself, what the fuck? But it's an opportunity. It is an opportunity. And literally, in one of the conversations with one of the ladies I spoke with today, I was like, you have to realize that it's all an opportunity. What will you do with the opportunity? Will you take this opportunity to apply everything you've learned, or will you now begin to use self-defeating speech and affirmations and meditations? Because see, while you're sitting there brooding in the corner, going over and over, telling yourself how you don't do things good enough, how you're not good enough, how nobody's ever happy with you and nothing ever works out for you, and etc. While you're sitting there doing all that, that is a meditation. So maybe somebody is not pleased with you in this moment. Okay. Maybe somebody is saying something difficult to you in this time, in this day, whenever you find this message. Okay. Thank you. Maybe not out loud, because that might trigger even worse. But remember that usually, almost always, when people say things, especially these low vibrational things, they're projecting onto you. And that's why you think to yourself, while you're having difficult conversations, why are they blaming me for this? You're the one that always does that. And you're saying that I do it, but you're the one that does that. And it's a projection. And a lot of times what happens is these projections come out so that the person can hear the words coming out of their own mouth, so they can then begin to process it in the frontal lobe, in their conscious mind, whether they are aware of it or not. This is what is usually happening. This is why you think to yourself, well, somebody's going off and popping off and telling you about yourself. You think to yourself, that ain't me. You talk about yourself right now. This is what you do. You say, I do that, but that's what you do. Or you do it too. A lot of times that happens. You say, yeah, well, I might do that, but you do it too. And that's like it sounds like a whole argument happening right now. But I'm liking the major arcana energy that we have here, because at the bottom of the deck is the Fool card. The Fool says you've dropped off and left behind so much. You took only what you could carry, your passion, your trust, your optimism, and you decided to move forward into I don't know what. You say to yourself, I don't know where this is taking me. I don't know what it looks like 10 miles down the road. But you took the next logical step, one step at a time. That's the foundation of the major arcana energy today. And the major arcana energy, when I pull these, the major arcanas are giving us overall energy hitting Earth for all humans right now, whether they know it, like it, perceive it or not. Doesn't matter if they believe in tarot. It doesn't matter if they believe in energy. It doesn't matter if they're atheist, agnostic, Christian, Catholic, Presbyterian, Buddhist, Zen, Tao. I don't care what they are. This is how I pull these cards every day. And if you've been with the show, you know that. These are energies for us who are part of this channel. And these are energies on Earth. Now, as I drink some more lovely water, the Chariot card comes out today with the Sun card. Now, you know I usually only take one. The Chariot is about moving forward, getting over obstacles. It's about divine guidance with the star above his head and finding enough internal balance to move forward after having had to make some very difficult choices, right? And before gaining strength and momentum. But what I love about this is the Sun has come out. The Sun came out. This feels like this. The Sun card feels fantastic. The Sun card and the Chariot, it's like, congratulations are in order. And here's your welcome. Look, and it looks like the horse and the children are waving a victory banner, and the Chariot has arrived. It's like, now we can really get moving. And it's like, the Sun is all about power, joy, love, connection, consciousness, conscious awareness, the conscious mind. The Sun represents the conscious mind, the frontal lobe, the Moon representing the intuitive mind, and the subconscious. But we have the Sun here. So it's like, consciously choosing steps to move forward, to let go of challenges and obstacles. With the Fool card as a base, you've identified what needs to be let go of. Now there's a conscious decision to move forward. A lot of people doing this. Now, what does that look like in your experience? A conscious choice to move forward, once you've decided to let go of a lot of things, is like, okay, I'm going to figure out where I'm going to go, because right here where I'm at, it does not serve me what I want anymore. It also looks like turning in that resignation letter, because, you know, anywhere is better than here. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. It also looks like somebody's hopping in their car to go spend the day in the wilderness, in nature, to go horseback riding. It looks like somebody who is like, this is not my drama. I'm going to go ahead and balance myself, balance my positive and negative energies, and I'm going to get myself in a state of peace. And then from there, I'm going straight to happiness. This is, I'm not going to engage in a specific energy anymore. I'm going to move forward. I am going to move forward to joy, to great happiness. So even, thank you. So one of the other things that I say a lot that happens is like, oh, thank you, listeners, God, that I know that everything is always working out for me, even if it's not looking like what I'm looking at right now. Understand that what you're looking at right now is a spiritual side effect of, a 3D side effect of a spiritual condition held prior. And the spiritual condition held now foretells the energy that's coming in. So if you're right now in upset, in chaos, in difficulty, in challenge, know that it's about to get real better. To your surprise, everything gets better. Everything gets better. The sun is here, honey. You already have the knowledge. Now, the biggest thing that you can do on your part is remember what you've learned from the past and create the story in a way that serves you. Sun energy, happiness, joy, power, consciousness, enlightenment. We want to speak over whatever situations you're experiencing in this day in a way that's aligned with the divine consciousness and awareness, with the divine mind, with your awareness of your spiritual power that says everything that I speak out, I bring about. This is it. I am speaking into existence the days to come right now. And you're speaking that into existence by how you're choosing to feel, what you're choosing to focus upon, what you're choosing to talk about. And like I said, by the meditation in your mind. And what is the meditation in your mind? This is sitting down after an argument and replay. And then in your head, going back and forth with that energy continually. That is a form of meditation. Or taking the energy of what you're dealing with and then beginning to pour blessings over it. And if all you can do is step back from it and say to yourself, everything is always working out for me, that's great, because now you've taken your mind off of meditating on a way that's going to disturb you even more if it goes all the way to fruition, to manifestation. So let's go ahead and look at the experience that's coming out of the cards today. The foundation of it is the Lover's card. So this is about choices. This is also about the working together of the divine feminine and the divine masculine aspects. So intuition working together with actions in the 3D experience, the spiritual side working with the physical side, 5D working with 3D, everything working cohesively and in a flow together to be completely beneficial all the way around. It's about divine connections. It's about partnership. It's about universe bringing you to exactly what you need, whether you see it or not. And that's the cold piece of work right there. Because sometimes you get exactly what you need, but it doesn't look like that. I don't need this. I don't want this. I don't like what I'm getting right now. But it's exactly what you need, because it is the energy that's going to help you let go of what you don't need, grab your balance, move into power. The energy is going to give you the divine idea to write this story for what's coming. That's why it's a divine partnership. So I'm sure some love experiences are going to come through with the experience that we're talking about today. Since it is a Lover's card, this is also about strong soulmate connections, the perfect pairing. You guys are the medicine to each other's dramas and traumas. You trigger each other so that you can become enlightened, become aware, become conscious of the energy that you've been holding and what its effect has been in your life, and how to let it go and release it. So some of you are going to be experiencing around the time of you view this video, meeting somebody or somebody in your life having a profound effect on you that can be very freaking disturbing and upsetting, because you want them. You definitely want them, and you want to be around them, and the craving for them is so strong. And the reason the craving is so strong is the same reason why a pregnant woman has certain cravings, because it has the nourishment that you need within that particular connection for you to do the soul healing work that is up to bat for you at this time, that is going to help you move upon your life purpose, your life journey, your life path in the most powerful and advantageous way. Okay? The smoothest way. That's what Source is bringing to you. Now, some of you will be saying, yeah, I prayed for this. I prayed for this. See, I'm just going to tell you one more time what I said many times lately. I'm going to say it one more time again, which is, if you wanted to be in heaven, you should have stayed your ass in heaven, but you chose to come to earth, and it was not to be in heaven. Earth is a learning ground. So you are here for intense soul healing, soul retrieval, evolution for humanity as it exists on planet Earth. And what is the natural evolution? The natural evolution of humanity is back towards what it naturally is. Okay? There was, okay, we're going to let that go for now. We're going to let that go for now, because that's about to go way, way deep on a whole nother tangent. Look. All right. We're going to look at the past energy in this connection. Let's start with the past. The Fool in reverse. Oh boy, I had no idea what risk I was taking. You saying to yourself, that was a foolish ass move. I jumped without calculating the risk. Head first. That's what you say. I went head first, took a risk, felt like a fool. Felt like a fool. Foolish. And what was it, yesterday or the day before, that we had the song from Ashanti came through for the beginning, and it was the song Foolish. Foolish. So something from a few days ago even is coming up through this reading. This situation has been carrying forward. Okay. Past energy. Queen of Wands. There was so much passion. When you found this connection, you leapt without looking. You didn't calculate the risk. You knew there was some risk. You didn't give a damn. You said, I'm going in head first anyways. It was so hot. It was so fiery. It was so passionate. And before long, it also triggered anger and rage. And oh my gosh, a lot of hard energy as well, because there was fire there. So fire has duality to it as well. On the higher vibration of it, it's love, it's passion, it's creativity, it's desire, it's fun, it's play, it's inspiration. And the lower vibration of it, it's abuse, it's anger, it's rage, it's, especially with her in a lower vibration, she's the evil witch. She casts ugly spells. Okay? So all that stuff in the past, some of you will resonate with some of it, some of you won't. That's okay. In the past, the Five of Swords, disagreements, arguments. And in the past, there was a walking away. Two people walked away. One person stood there with all the swords. One person stood there with all the swords, and two people walked away. Arguments, disagreements, back and forth, double talking. I hear double talking. And I also see those two people walking away as those having a conversation that this one over here don't know nothing about. So I also pick up on, we're not telling the whole story. Somebody was not telling the whole story. Two people were collaborating and not telling the whole story. I get that. Past energy over here. The Seven of Swords in reverse. Oh, Lord. Because now we have the truth comes out. Whatever lies and deceptions you thought you was doing, hold on, I done figured it out. So I was a fool before. You may have done whatever of the stuff that I said over here, or I may have done it, or we may have done it. But anywhere where you was doing something that I wasn't aware of, I became aware of what was being done behind my back. I became aware of the sneakiness. I became aware of the lies. I became aware of the deceits. I became aware of the challenges. Now, with these two cards both coming up in the past, right, we have somebody here who has some strong mental health issues. Very intense mental health issues. And it has to do with these two people, whoever they represent, coming to light. Give me just a minute. I need to go open the door. I need some more air in here. Give me a minute. Be right back. And then we're going to get into right now. Okay, I'm back. In the current energies, we have the Hermit. The Hermit goes within and is not worried about what outside says. The Hermit is worried about what inside says. The Hermit says, I have seen the light. I have seen the trickery. I have seen the deceit. And again, in some cases, I have seen the black magic. I have seen the dark arts that somebody's tried to work here. I've seen it at work. It's been revealed. And now I'm aware. Somebody in this experience learned what it feels like when you're not protecting yourself and you become vulnerable to dark arts. All this, you also say, I know this is about over because it's a 9. I know it's about over. This is also somebody who's saying, Source, love, source, God, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be. You're going to have to fix this right here because I know that everything is always working out for me. But you know what? Right now, it's a little bit hard to see. So I'm going to need you to make it a lot clearer right now. Thank you. You know, and it's like, you're feeling very alone also in this energy. It's like the universe has put things into play in a way so that you're sitting by yourself. There's no one to console you. Nobody's going to make you feel better. It's all up to you. You have to depend on yourself, your intuition, your inner guidance system, and the next step that you put your foot down on. See, even in this card, you can see that the Hermit cannot see for far distance around him. He literally can only see where he's putting his next foot. And even in that, there's still little rocks in the grass. The grass is tall. He can't even see the ground. He just has the idea of where he's going to put his foot down. And it's okay. When you're driving long distances, you can't see what's 10 miles down the road. You can only see as far as your headlights shine. And that's not even a whole mile, people. So right now you're saying to yourself, I don't know where this is going, but I know I got to take the next step that is in harmony with what my light is showing me. Following the light that is your guidance system. Moving further forward. Now, these last 4 cards are what is unfolding. This is what you would call predictive energy, right? Because this is where we're at. So this, for some of you, it's not going to be all of it. For many of you, it's going to be all of it. Okay? Because this is what is likely to happen from this point. For some of you, it's going to be step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. For some of you, it's going to be, I was step 4. You're going to experience this differently according to your own energy and where you're at in this energy. So let's see. Step 1, we're going to call them by step. Step 1 from here is the Empress. Oh, I honor my worth, my value. I step into my divine feminine energy. I love, I nurture, I heal, I grow. I harvest. This is my harvest card. I get what's mine. I get what's mine. It's got my name on it. I'm the only one that can cash it. And I do everything with love. And you know what? All this hard time you've been through has made you the Empress. The Empress gives birth. And anybody who's pushed a child out of your vagina knows damn well childbirth is not fun, nor is it easy. So to become this Empress, to have this status, this wealth, this health, this beauty, this power, this energy, was a lot of hard work. Was a lot of healing that had to be done. A lot of learning that had to happen. And you had to push through some very difficult energies to become this. And I am still going to talk in past tense. Why we do this? Because it's already done energetically by the time it shows up in the cards. Okay? You may be waiting on a 3D unfolding of the experience, but it's already done energetically. Moving forward, the 4 of Wands in reverse. Party's over. No longer will the deceit happen. No longer will there be foolishness. No longer will I make the foolish move of working against my intuition. No longer will I just jump head first without checking with what my spirit says, because now I'm the Empress. So moving forward, there could be an ending to a situation. Party's over. We're sending out a cancellation notice. The engagement is over. No more celebration. No more party. No more happy home. This could be a breakup for some people. This is definitely a shakeup of some sort where whatever was going to plan, like this was the plan coming in. This was the plan about to go down. It's about to go down. Yeah, well, not anymore. It's not going down anymore. Will not be going down anymore. And like I said, what will not be going down anymore? The 7 of Swords in reverse for all of you. I feel like for all of you, 7 of Swords in reverse is not going down. You will not be able to pull the wool over my eyes any longer, because I got to really know by living this experience. You say to yourself, I really got to know what this looks like now. Moving forward, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So somebody's going to come in and they're going to offer you a gift, is what I'm hearing. Somebody's going to come in and they're going to say, well, look, I know that this is what happened. And I feel like this is an apology gift. If you were dealing with somebody who was using dark arts, don't accept a fucking gift. Don't accept nothing. Burn it up, tear it up, throw it out, do what you got to do to get rid of it. Even if it's just like a piece of paper or a cardboard box. I don't care what it is. If it's from somebody that you felt was doing something upside down energetically towards you, somebody who's jealous of you, you know somebody's jealous of you, don't hold on to anything they give you. Because jealousy and envy against you works energy against you. No, they're not going to walk up to, well, the spirit just said, yeah, actually, a lot of times they will. I was about to say, they're not going to walk up to you and tell you, I'm so jealous, I'm so envious of you. Pay attention, because God, a spirit just said, many times, oh, they will. They'll walk right up to you and tell you, I'm so jealous, you got blah, blah, blah. When you hear that, you don't keep nothing from them. Nothing. Now, this is also an energy where once the party is over, you're coming into a realization and you're saying, oh my God, I still have this thing. I can't believe I still have this. I still have this. I got to get rid of this. I should have gotten rid of that long ago. That's what you're going to be saying. That's what you're now realizing, how you've held on to an item that is energetically connected to a past low vibrational energy that you don't want to take into your future with you, and it's causing a slowdown. The Knight of Pentacles always meets his goals, but he is the slowest moving knight in the deck. So this energy has been moving very slow, and you're moving, but at the same time, you will meet success, but you're going to figure out what is that you're going to get rid of. Now, some of you will, and I'm hearing more of you are going to find that it's a physical thing that you have than the ones who will find that it's a goal that you have with somebody. You had a goal to work out with the person, and it's like, yep, that's not happening no more. Party's over. Send out the cancellation notice. Party's over. The party never got started, and it's not going to ever get started. Why? Because your intuition is telling you, like, if you take this forward with you, it's going to be, the night is going to stay dark, honey. And you looking forward to moving into this sun energy. Oh, Lord. Moving forward even further, we have the Emperor in reverse. Okay, now. This is saying you're going to break this control. You're going to break the control. That's what I'm getting. And the fours are in reverse. There's 2 4s in reverse. That's the angel number 44. But also the 4s in reverse are giving me both internally and due to external factors, there is a change in the home. A change in partnership at the home, possibly. A change in the home. So this item, look, that's a gold coin. It's a value. It's a value. And in this reading today, it's coming through as you're holding on to something, and you may be saying, but it's so valuable. Where did you get it from? If it came from somebody who absolutely hurt you, who absolutely worked against you, who you figured out had jealousy and envy towards you. If it's something you figured out from somebody who was working dark energy towards you, God says, is it worth your soul? Is it worth your peace? Is it worth your love and peace and happiness? Because if you're willing to sacrifice your love, peace, and happiness, your health, wealth, and prosperity for it, go ahead, keep it. Otherwise, get rid of it. It's just a material item. However, all material, all matter is composed of atoms. All atoms are held, the protons, neutrons, and electrons are held in place by energy. What energy is it? And if you want to know, Spirit says, do the Marie Kondo thing. Hold the item. Does this spark joy? In other words, ask your angels, ancestors, and guides. Intentionally ask your angels, ancestors, guides, love source, God. Do I need to get rid of this? Is this holding low vibrational energy? Pick your question. And you will hear yes or no. You will hear a yes or no. Is that thing worth your blessings, worth your presence, worth your harvest, worth the surprises that Source has for you? Because if you can do it, you will break this control that whoever this person tried to put a control measure on you. Whatever this energy that has had a control in your life, you will break that shit. And what did this energy bring into you? An inability to see and a lot of drama. Inability to see, a lot of drama. Okay? Fighting, arguing, dissension, discord, disagreements, battling. Let's see what's below this Lover's card. Below the Lover's card, we have the Six of Swords. Moving on, the Queen of Swords in reverse. Queen of Swords in reverse. No boundary having. And the Page of Swords, non-communication, inability to see, spying energy. The Page of Wands, this is not good news. He's in reverse. Okay, so this is a general reading that I have for you today. One of the doors closed. I'm going to check my phone while I run and open that door again and see if any of you are getting personal mini readings today. I'll be using this Pictorial key deck for you for that, for those who choose. I see Wanda. Wanda's on the list. Okay, so Wanda, and I thank you for your donation, Risamas. So grateful. All right, so Wanda, my question is, what about having collectibles from the past? I think you already got an answer. Risamas says, I have so many things to get rid of. I never thought of that. Thank you. You're welcome, darling. You're welcome. Things have energy. As a matter of fact, it came through very strong. I want to say about a week ago for my daughter. I was shown some events that had happened around my home and an individual's involvement. And I was shown an item that my daughter had received from this individual. And Spirit said, break that shit, get it out of the house, but you can't do it. She has to do it herself. She's the one that brought it in. She's the one that's had it in her room. She needs to get rid of it. Do you know that girl waited 3 days? It wasn't until the third day. And in between those 3 days, blow up, blow up, blow up. Like she was having so much little stuff happen. I'm just saying, like, when Spirit speaks, you take action immediately. What are you waiting for? Do you need 3 days of blow-ups till you finally get on this? How long have you been holding on to that junk? All right. Let's see. What is the message for Wanda? She asks, what about having collectibles from the past? What about having collectibles from the past? Listener Scott, that's what Wanda wants to know. What about having collectibles from the past? And all I hear is, where did you get it from? And what is the energy there like? They're holding an energy. Let's see. Okay. All right. Ace of Pentacles. It's in reverse. And this is your answer because look, whatever that is, where it came from, look at how it's upside down. It's holding you down. It's holding down your money. Whoa, and the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, there's that generational stuff. So what about the collectibles from the past? If you bought them, if you got them from a light energy source, okay, cool, keep them. If it's from somebody who's actually a positive friend in your life, keep them. If it's from somebody who is using you for money, who is using your energy, from an energy vampire, from somebody who is abusive to you in any way, Somebody who is very envious of you or jealous of you, get rid of that shit. It's not worth what you got coming. Okay? Everything in the material world is replaceable. I went through a breakup. I literally took everything out of my room and redecorated my entire room and bathroom so that everything that person gave me was gone. And everything that person touched was gone. I only kept my things, and I just made a lot of stuff brand new. So with all that being said and done, these are the messages that I have for you today. Sending you blessings of love and peace and happiness. Until next time, laters.